Welcome to YOUCANIC. In this video we're going to show you how to troubleshoot the airbag light on a Mazda using the YOUCANIC scanner. So here we have a 2021 Mazda CX-9. We're going to plug the YOUCANIC adapter into the OBD2 port. All Mazdas 96 and newer have this port under the dash. Then you press the start button twice without starting the engine, without pressing the brake pedal. That's going to turn on all your dash lights. And this point, then we can go ahead and turn on the YOUCANIC scanner, and then you can go to diagnostics, come down here and select Mazda. You can manually select the model, but if you go back, use the smart VIN function, it will automatically select the model for you. And here is detected the VIN and the model, and here you can do a quick scan where it goes through all the different control modules found in the car and shows you all the codes in a list. But what we want to do is we want to select control module, since we're focusing just on the airbag. So we're going to go to airbag control module. So in some models, the airbag control module will say just that, airbag control module. Sometimes you might say SRS. In this case, it's restraint control module, or RCM. So the first thing you do is if your airbag light is on, in our case it's not, but if it is on, you can read the codes, and then for example, like a lot of times the airbag light might come on because your battery died or you disconnected the seat, for example, while you're doing something on the car, and then you reconnect it, and then your airbag light is still on because it detected the open circuit. So you'd have a code in here. What you can do is you can save a list of your codes so you can look at it later, but then you can come to clear codes, and then you hit that and then press yes, and that will clear the full codes. Now if the problem is not current, is not an issue that's going on right now, it will clear. But if the problem is still active, say for example one of the airbags is blown, has open circuit or bad connector, you would try to clear the codes, but it's just not going to work. It's just the code is still, when you reread the codes, it'll still be present. We're going to go to live data, because this is the next thing you need to do if you're troubleshooting the airbag light. So here the airbag control module monitors a lot of sensors throughout the car. They have to do with the airbags. So we press OK, and then here you can look at live data, and then this is just going to show you different circuit and their status. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll see different values and the units here, or it might just be a resistance, which is just in ohms, and then you can see the status here, for example, of the seat belts and so on. You can graph this data if you wanted to. You can graph a couple, and you can graph up to 4 different points. You just select whichever data you want to look at live. Now the airbag control module doesn't have active tests, like, because you don't want to activate any airbags or anything. Like a lot of other control modules have active tests that you can run and things that you can do, turn on and off. The airbag module does usually not have things like active tests. So you can see transmission has active tests, for example, but it might not be present on the airbag, which makes sense just for safety reasons. But that's all. Thank you for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.